welcome to Creative Cooking in Ani's Kitchen. Today, my name is Ani, and today I have a very quick and easy dinner to do. It's like you have no mess to clean up afterwards. It's one of these sheet pan recipes that's really, just creating a storm in the internet because it's so easy. And in today's time, with everyone out working, and it just makes it easy to get a good, healthy, hot meal together in a little bit of time. Well, here's what you're going to need. You can chop up your own vegetables, or you can buy them fresh frozen. Okay, that's the new terminology, fresh frozen. Meaning they're picked, diced, cleaned, diced, and bagged up and frozen. So it's as fresh as you're going to get it without you having to dice them yourself, is what I'm trying to tell you. Or what? The corporate America is trying to tell us. All right, but let me go ahead and turn you around. I'll show you just how simple this is. Okay, so here we have the ingredients. Watch this, y'all. It is very, very easy. I'm going to do chicken thigh fillets today. Okay, I had taken them out before I went to dialysis today. So we're going to wash them and rinse them out. And in the very same packet, we're going to season them. Okay, so no mess, seriously. I'm going to season mine with a sprinkle of adobo. And I really like this garlic parmesan from Great Value. It's a wing seasoning mix. I use it on all my chicken, though. It's really delicious. You can make your own parmesan garlic mix and use that. But like I said, this is a meal. If you follow this, no cleanup necessary. Not even the sheet pan. Why? Because we're going to put foil on this bad boy. Yep, easy cleanup. You're going to need whatever vegetables you like. I've chosen a root blend, fresh frozen. It's got parsnips, sweet potato, carrots, beets, potatoes. All right, so I'm also using a more tender vegetable, which is broccoli, cauliflower. And I'm going to put this in the last, 10 minutes or 8 minutes of the cooking time. The cooking time for this chicken, you should always do your sheet pan recipes at high temperature. So I'm going to preheat my oven. I've got bees getting ready to cook in there. I had them soaking overnight. It's just absorbed all the water. Okay, so I'm going to set my, I don't want that bake. I want the regular bake, if it'll let me. There we go. I want to set mine to 425. You do 400. Between 400 and 450 is fine. This is chicken, so I'll do 425. You know what? I'm going to do 400. So, okay. Just so it doesn't char, because it is boneless. Start that. So preheat my oven to 400 for these chicken thighs. Next thing I'm going to do, okay, and I've already washed my hands. Next thing I'm going to do is align the sheet pan with foil. Okay. Let me show you what I'm doing here. instead of being in your way. I'm bad at that. I really am. I've got to get used to the camera and move with it. Or move the camera with me. Every time I move, it should move. When you move, I move. Just like that. Who remembers that one? Yeah, that was a oldie for goodie. Not that old. Alright, so here we go. Second sheet is in. Make sure it's all the way in the corner. Okay. All right. So, we're going to lay out our root vegetables first. Let me kind of break it up a little bit. Okay. Make room for, you gotta make room for the meat. Okay. Alright, so that one's done. We're not gonna put in the broccoli and cauliflower just yet. Your green vegetables cook really fast, so you have to be mindful of that. So now we're going to move on to the meats. Follow me. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to open our pack of meat. Wow. Alright, take this plastic off. We want to take this out. Pull it out. Okay. Want to open up the chicken thighs. Okay. These are still just a little bit frozen yet, which is fine. Okay. Just opening them up over here is all I'm doing. Okay. Alright. Alright, now we're going to rinse these out. Get rid of whatever fat you don't like or want. Now, serving accompanying this will be the some Spanish rice and beans. and salad. And of course, my bread, my artisan bread. Okay, giving that a good rinse. If you wanted to put some lemon over it, well, it might cook it, but, or vinegar, just very little, or some salt, that's fine. I'm going to leave it just like that. A good rinse is good for me. Okay, we're going to go back over here. Well, you know what? Why don't we just season it right there in the sink? And that way, it won't create a sprinkle of mess all over the counter. Okay, sprinkle some adobo on. Go ahead and blend that in there. If you wanted to use more meat, that's fine, just as much as you need to for this recipe. Now, if you use doing steaks and stuff like that, remember your cooking time will vary with these sheet pan recipes. So this is just thin chicken thighs. So as you all know, I don't like thick chicken. So I just got me some nice thin thighs and just enough for Hubster and I. I'll eat one and he'll eat the rest, and whatever's left over, if there is any, we'll take to work. Okay? So nothing never cook too much or too little. All right. Go ahead and open up the garlic parmesan packet, seasoning mix. Just pour that over that. It's a lot that comes in this, believe that. All right. Out. And I have a trash can with a foot pedal, so I don't touch anything. I just step on the pedal to open the trash can lid, just in case anybody was wondering. All right, and we're going to go ahead and mix this up. And if you wanted to bread this or dredge it, egg flour and or flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs, you can do that too. All right, I'm satisfied with that. So now we're going to go back over to the tray. Let me rinse these gloves off real quick. Still leaving them on. I'm going to bleach the sink in just a second. Let me turn you guys around. Okay, here we go. Back to the tray here. We're going to lay out our meat. And that the stock from this chicken will be really good with the vegetables. Now with the vegetables, you may also want to put some olive oil and salt and pepper, which I'm going to do here in just a second. That's my oven telling me it is at 400. It has preheated to 400 degrees. Okay. Don't be afraid to move them vegetables out the way for your chicken. It's all going to fit. Okay? And guess what? Take this off. Take this off. Put it in the tray. Trash. That's it. There's your cleanup. No mixing bowls, no other dishes. That's it. So, we're going to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil over the vegetables. You don't have to. You can mix it with whatever you want to mix. You can season it whatever you want to season it with. Okay? You can mix it up before you take your gloves off. You know, I'm going to leave mine like that. It'll all sink in. Black pepper. Okay. On the chicken. Okay. I'm going to put some hot flakes on my chicken. These aren't very hot, but I call them hot. Anything spicy to me with heat, with any kind of heat, is hot. Okay, you can put whatever other kind of seasoning you want. I am going to drop in a little bit of basil. Okay. Just a little bit. And oregano. Just about a teaspoon you want to sprinkle. If you wanted to make this, let's say, a honey glazed, or just go for it. Just go for it. It is all on you. And let's see. I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro and parsley leaves. These are mixed together. I just grab a bunch and just use my hands. My hand scissors, as I call them, to tear some of this up. Oh yeah. Huh? That's my refrigerator telling me my refrigerator door is open. Yep. Alright, so that's what I got going on. And look, 15 minutes you got your meal already. See what I'm saying? All prepped to go and cook. Now we're going to add this, or we're going to slide this into the oven and set the timer for 15 minutes. We'll take it out. We'll put in the other vegetables. Put it back in for 15 more and you're done. How's that? 15 minutes. All right, counting down. I'll bring you back. Okay, timer went off. So, let's take this puppy out. If I can find my... Trying to find my bottles. I made a dump cake last night. It was late, last minute thing, so quick. Well, it takes about 50 minutes to bake, but quick to put together is what I mean. And it was still hot when I went to put it in the cake holder, so I put the oven mitts underneath it. All right, look at this. I want you to see. Look at that. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? So to that, we're going to add our other vegetables. Okay. Alright, so we have our vegetables in there. And to this, we're going to add just a little bit of Marsala wine. And it'll cook off, okay? We have to season the vegetables. I'm going to use a little bit of Himalayan pink salt. Some in my palm. Okay. About a teaspoon is all you really need. Okay, that should do it for that. Back in the oven it goes for 10 more minutes or 15, your desire. I'm gonna do, I want my chicken just a little bit crispier, so I'm gonna do 15 so that it can, and Marsala wine can evaporate. If you wanted to put butter in here, instead of olive oil, or with, you could put onions and peppers, you know, julienne style will work best, whatever, or just the vegetables like I did it. Okay, so I'm going to do 15 more minutes, and I'll bring you back. Alright, time's up. Turn the oven off. I already smell it. It smells wonderful. Oh, it smells good up in here. Hold on just a second. Whew. Okay, here we go. I had to get my oven. This is perfect. This is what I'm talking about. Here it is. There's dinner now. I'll tell you what. You can take and make yourself some gravy for the vegetables. I'm not going to, because once you get it out the dish, all that oil on the bottom plus the chicken stocks, the stock, can't speak today, mixes up and moistens it all, and it looks so good and it tastes so good. So what I'm going to do is, that's it, that's dinner, everything is done. Put a little bit of EVO, just a little, drizzle some of this on there. Okay, you can see there's some stock and EVO in the center of the chicken. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this back in the oven. I turn the oven off and just wait for dinner for Hubster to get home. And I'll plate this with the rest of the sides and I'll be back with a picture. Look at that. Isn't that just awesome? Look at that. That chicken is awesome. Oh, those vegetables. Oh, yeah. Oh, yum, 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 yum. This is absolutely divine. Sheet pan recipe, y'all. Okay, here it is, folks. Here's Hubster's plate. I always showcase his plate. And because I don't always eat at the same time that he does, and mine wouldn't be this big. He's over here staring at me, giving me dirty looks. Anyway, there's the meal. Look how beautiful that looks. And it's moist. Yes, you can see. Very moist, seasoned. There's the meat. Oh, so good. Look at that. Nice and moist and tender. Yes. A sheet pan dinner. And focus. Thank you. And nothing to clean up. I'm serving this with some salad over here. And some of my artisan bread. Make you some of this sheet pan meal. Again, you can use any meat you want. Just adjust the time for the meat, okay? And if you're making a steak, don't go in there turning it around, and just leave it alone and bake it just for the duration of the time. I would think at 450 for about 20 minutes on a nice inch steak. I would do the steak first and then add the vegetables and add an extra 10 minutes, and that would be it for me. Depending on how, or do the steak and then add the vegetables like 10 minutes for it to go. And don't forget to let your steaks rest, your meat rest, okay, before you serve anything. But I'm going to come up here and in just a second and show you how easy cleanup is. Okay, guys, so I took the aluminum foil off, I threw it away, wiped the pan, just wiped it down, and that's it. Nothing to wash. So that's how easy this recipe is. Give me a thumbs up if you've liked this recipe. Smash that subscribe button. Become a subscriber. It's absolutely free, and you don't have to miss out if you turn on that notification bell. And you'll be notified every time I upload a new recipe. All right, so until the next time, you all take care of one another, okay? God bless you. Bye.